Hey everybody, we're back, and it's not a normal one. Yes, you're actually hearing us a new Nailed podcast in your main feeds on September of 2025. You're not hallucinating. We have been gone a while, and we are bad about putting these out, and we are very irregular, and I'm sorry. But we wanted to come on and talk about our experience at the Peel It Back tour 1 month ago.
Wait, it was almost 1 month to the day.
It was pretty much 1 month to the day of us recording this.
Yeah. Crazy.
We moved.
We really did. We actually did it.
I packed the podcast studio away, and then we couldn't record podcasts. And then we moved in. Shit, tons of stuff. Man, that's a really stressful, long process. I don't recommend to anyone. Way more involved than I imagined it would be. I was very naive about moving. But
we made it.
We're alive.
We're here.
We're in Minnesota now, and we like it. And I finally started getting the studio unpacked. And it was a really bad time to stop doing the podcast because all of the Nin shit started happening all fucking at once.
Here's the thing, is everyone should pray that we take breaks, because whenever we take a break from recording, everything happens. So, just saying.
It's true.
It's next like time, we know right when to push pause.
Next long break, they'll probably drop another album. One that's not Tron.
One that's not associated with Disney and painted by Jared Leto.
So that's one of the things. Tron. Well, we talked about Tron, but I don't think we've podcasted since they released a song. It is the first time they released a song since we have been doing the podcast, which is crazy. First new Nin release since the podcast started in 2021. It's As Alive As You Need Me to Be.
That's crazy. Sorry, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, and first new Nin song in 8 years if you don't count Ghosts as songs.
So also, if you don't count instrumentals,
correct.
You're saying. Okay.
Right. Which, in the most pedantic way, they're not songs. So yeah, that's crazy. Of course, the tour has been happening and still is happening as of this recording. And we went to it. And I was kind of bummed we couldn't talk about it right then and there. I thought maybe we'd come home and, well, I didn't even have shit set up, but.
Yeah, I remember you were like, I think we could maybe record, like have some of our friends on.
I was way too tired and old for that shit.
Well, it wasn't necessarily that, because we did stay up watching Alien.
Well, they don't need to know that shit.
All I'm saying is, like, we still know how to party. It's just we different.
Partied. Hey, we met up with people. And if your idea of partying is like going out to breakfast, yeah, we partied and we saw the damn show and we liked it a lot. We had a really cool and interesting experience that was almost a disaster, and we'll explain why.
We'll get to that later, though. Yeah. So I'm not going to get like too much into detail, but I had personally, after the first show, like I checked the set list and then I kind of stayed away from it.
I didn't look at it that much. I looked a little. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like, well, I guess that's not true because I was looking up what Ethel Cain has been playing.
I was looking at set lists, but I was not watching all the millions of uploads of the entire shows that people are doing on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spoil every minute of it in that way.
Yeah, definitely not.
And it paid off.
And then right before, again, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but right before the North American leg of the tour started, there was a departure in the touring band. Alon left, and Josh Freese came back.
That's some crazy shit that also happened in our absence. New drummer. And it happened really suddenly. Suddenly, Josh Freese was once again the drummer, and nothing was said about Alon, to my knowledge. There was no like, good luck, Alon, and thanks for all the memories. there wasn't that at all, which makes me think something bad happened, maybe?
I don't really, I'm not going to think about it too
No,
much. I
it's-
mean, it kind of sucks that he left them high and dry in the middle of a fucking tour to go play for the Foo Fighters, but whatever.
Yeah, so they traded. It was a drummer
Basically,
trade
yeah, it was a trade.
because the Foo Fighters had just fired Freese. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I shouldn't speculate.
Honestly, here's the thing. I don't think anyone knows what the fuck is going on anymore at all
No,
in
we don't.
any area of our lives. So,
No, that's true. It's all so fucked up. The upside, well, one upside was we get to see Josh Freese played, which I never have.
that's true.
Which is crazy because he's been in 900 bands. But this was my first time seeing him live.
Yeah, that was cool. So I guess we can kind of start talking about our show a little bit, which was the St. Paul show at the Excel Center.
Now it's called
on-
Grand Casino Arena. I
Excel Center is way cooler.
yeah, I know. It is. Grand Casino sounds insane. I think we went on the last day of it being called, or was it already called Grand Casino by the time?
No,
we
it
went?
was still Excel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a few more days.
But I think the worst named arena is probably the Smoothie King Arena.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. No, crypto.com.
Oh, yeah, that one's worse. 'cause
That's bad.
fucking crypto. Anyway. Was there ever like an ape NFT arena?
That'd be really funny if there was a Bored Ape
That was
arena.
right, Bored Ape. I was trying to remember if it was Bored
I
Ape,
don't
and I
believe
couldn't.
there is.
That just kind of
Because that really failed.
Right?
Yeah, that had imploded. So
I wish
they're not buying
crypto had
any venues.
imploded too, but whatever. Yeah, so day of show, our friend Asher showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible vlog on Instagram. Check him out. He's going to every single North American date.
Mm-hmm.
And he was already pretty tired at this show.
Yeah, because he's an insane person, apparently.
Well, he's also very young.
Yeah.
Enjoy it now. Enjoy that
crazy
energy
ass
now.
Thing to do. Yeah, I could never, ever do what he's doing. He's like running on no sleep, going to every single show. But he's having a ball, seems like.
Mm-hmm.
And he hung out with us.
He crashed with us here.
Yep.
Took some naps.
He like showed up to our house apparently in the middle of the night to sleep in his car. We didn't know he was out there, but
No.
I get a message like early ass in the morning that's like, "Hey, I'm here." And I thought he meant like here in town. And I was like, "Okay, cool. Maybe we'll go to brunch later or something." He meant that he was on our
street
parked in
sleeping.
front of our house. And I wasn't even out of bed yet. God. Anyway, should we talk about getting to the venue?
Yeah. So what's cool about the location we're in now is that we were able to walk
We
to the venue.
walked-
It was a good like 20, 25-minute walk
Yeah.
around
it's
there.
pretty easy to walk to
I mean, it was just a straight shot.
Excel Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's why we moved.
It's like the
So we
only
can walk
reason.
to shows. No fucking parking disasters. No Ubering required.
No paying $30 to
No,
park.
Yeah. No traveling to a different town.
No having to wait like half an hour as cars slowly make their way out of the lot
Yeah.
or
So
parking garage, whatever.
a few weeks after we had moved here, it's already paying off for one of the reasons we moved in the first place.
Well, it wasn't just to be able to walk to shows. It was actually
No.
just to be able to go
To
to
go to
shows.
shows without traveling all day.
Mhm.
It's a big part of our life. So we get there. Well, we meet up with some people we know through the podcast, some other fans at a food
By that he
place,
means Nin fans.
other Nin fans, Nailed fans, and friends that we already know.
Or met for the first time.
Right. At a food truck place downtown, really close to the arena. And that was fun. So anyway, then shortly after that, we went to the venue. We saw the a shirt bootlegger outside. And we actually did get the shirts at that time.
You
didn't
did.
we?
No, I got mine after the
Well,
show.
I did.
Yeah.
That's right.
And ours are different. We'll talk about that later. We don't have to get into every detail as we go to the show. But
Yeah.
there were also those like religious people outside who were.
Yes. You're going to hell.
Yeah. People were
People.
asking if they were protesting the show. And I don't think so. I think those freaks just like to stand outside any event.
They're just
It doesn't
opportunists.
matter.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's kind of sad that they do it here because they did it back in Missouri too.
Yeah, but in Missouri it was constant, and it was
It never ended.
downtown, just on the corner, with the sign "Your party ends in hell," and every young person walking by and flipping them off. And
I wonder if they're out like before hockey games and stuff doing that.
I don't know. Maybe it was just because Nine Inch Nails is the devil. I don't know, but I feel like people like that, it doesn't really matter what the event is. They just want to go and, like you said, opportunists.
I feel like at sporting events they might get their ass beat. Anyway, me and Asher did get the crazy ass bootleg shirts with slip design. That's a whole thing we might get into later. But we get in the venue, look at merch.
Well, we don't have to go detail by detail. We go to our seats. This is the most important part.
Okay.
Well, other than actually watching the show.
I'll get to the seating part, yeah.
So I had bought the tickets, right? And we go to sit down, and I always try to, based upon like Blake's advice and his preference, I try to get aisle seats. And I also try to get directly behind the soundboard, because what is the sound person doing, Blake, as you've told me a million times before? They're mixing the sound, but who are they mixing it for?
They mix for themselves.
Basically.
Not for the people in the nosebleeds or anywhere else. They mix so it sounds good for them sitting there at the mix station.
Yeah, so I always try to get seats near mix stations now.
You can't lose. You go centrally located seats.
So we go to sit down, and there's nobody else in the little area where we're at. And I thought you were going to lose it because, first of all, I did get you an aisle seat, but it was like the aisle that was like at the end where you couldn't get out. So you would have to walk through people, which...
It's butted up against a wall.
Sorry.
It's because I pee a lot and I don't want to disturb people as they get up.
Anyway, sorry about that. But more importantly, we looked over from where our seats were, and there's the gigantic like platform that Boys Noise DJs from. And I was like, I hope that fucking thing comes down because I can't see shit. And I sat down, and it was obviously even worse if you're sitting. And I was like, oh God, what the fuck happened? These seats were supposed to be good. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Between us and the two stages is the giant riser for Boys Noise and zero visibility.
None.
Because of the riser in front of our faces.
Yes. And I thought Blake was going to murder me for buying those seats. And I was like, Blake, listen, that thing was not there when I purchased the tickets. I don't know why they would sell these tickets. And another person came up and sat down right in front of us and was looking at like his phone at his seat and then looking at the riser, and we're all just like, what the hell is happening? And next door, like not next door, but the other side, there was no one seated, like across from us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we call someone over, or did he call someone over?
He might have first. It was just us and this one other dude. We were the only people seated.
And we were just
like,
what the hell is happening?
How
like, why is there no one else here? I don't think these seats were supposed to be sold, which is, in fact, what happened. Those seats were not supposed to be sold. For some reason, during the pre-sale, me and this one other dude managed to buy seats in an area that was later restricted. However, did anyone reach out to us and tell us, hey, you bought tickets in an area that's restricted? Fuck no, no one did.
It's pretty dumb.
So
Ticketmaster's fault, probably.
Probably. So one of like the security guards comes over and is talking to us, and another man comes up and he starts taking pictures from the position we're at, and he's like, hey, if I can get you floor seats, would you want them? And we're like, yes. And here's how I know, like, all this stuff is such bullshit. They just go and grab 2 folding chairs and stick them on the end of one of the rows.
This is all fake.
It's also fucking fake.
So our seats didn't even exist until they went and got some chairs and put them down for us. It was like, here you go. And I was like, hell yeah.
But they also gave us wristbands so we could go into GA.
Right. That was the best part.
Yeah.
But at first we thought we were just going to use the floor seats and not because we're old, not risk it in the pit.
But, well, I don't mind pit. I'm more concerned about your back and stuff, which is why I never like buying general admission. But luckily you weren't having a bad day. So
I was not having pain episodes that day.
No. So anyway, we don't have to get bogged down in the details, but we got a major upgrade because they sold us restricted seats, basically, that should not have been sold. I also think we should have gotten to meet Trent Reznor because of that, but
Yeah.
whatever. I guess he should have apologized.
Yeah, personally, it's probably his fault.
He should have given us a tarot card.
Can we say, though, the St. Paul venue staff were really nice and helpful, and I've never had such an experience at a venue like that before. I feel like in other cities, inferior cities, the reaction would just be, go fuck yourself.
I don't know. It's pretty obvious that those seats were not meant to be sold to anyone.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they have to help us. Like, sometimes venue staff are assholes. They are. You have dealt with it firsthand.
Not
The
always.
venues-
I've almost always had good experiences. So.
Except when they made you throw away your...
Oh, well, that was
bag.
different. That was
That was
someone
venue
working
staff.
United Center fucking
Chicago
sucks.
people not as nice.
Chicago
That's all I'm
sucks.
saying.
We picked the better city. JK. Chicago
They were
rules.
just really, really helpful. I was not expecting that. So we go to our floor seats.
We had our rubber ducky wristbands, which I love
Yeah.
that there were little rubber duckies on them.
I don't know who
Very
chooses
cute.
that.
I don't either, but apparently they were used at other shows too. So
Boys Noise starts kind of behind us on the big ass riser. There's always one at every show.
okay, I haven't had this type of person, this guy.
Uh-huh.
I haven't had an experience with that type of guy since Depeche Mode, probably.
Yeah.
In Chicago, again, by the
Right.
way. But yes, there was a very drunk and stoned gentleman who came up to Blake. And by the way, these seats did not exist before. And he said,
Right.
"You're in my seat." And Blake said, "I can assure you that I am not in your seat."
All I said was, I don't think so, buddy.
Oh, wait, maybe that's what you said.
That's all I said, because it's like these seats didn't exist 5 minutes ago. I didn't take your seat, bud. He was like leaning. He was
stumbling.
he clearly was an
He
alcoholic.
was
or
double
something.
fisting
This
drinks.
guy was a mess. And there's always
And
a
there was-
drunk middle-aged white guy every show. There's one there to ruin it. That tries to ruin it for the people
around them.
Yeah. And this
Which I felt bad for because he ended up going to the other side. He was on the wrong aisle seat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a nice, like, young couple that he was next to and was trying to talk to and annoy. And I could just tell
Yeah.
that they were not
Not
happy
yeah.
at all. And I was like, you can report his ass to security. Honestly, I do not know why they don't drag those people. I'm sorry. I'm not
This
trying to
was-
say those people, but this person was so drunk.
Yeah.
Like, he could barely stand up straight. And he had some buddy who was like, had a joint and they were passing it back and forth. So not only was he drunk, he was continuing.
They were openly blazing, like not trying to be subtle about it at all. Yeah, and at some point he like dropped a drink on the ground.
Like, listen,
made them come clean
They had
it?
to come clean it. I would have at that point, if I worked staff, I'd have been like, get this fucker out of here.
This
I
is
am
when the
not
staff-
cleaning. I thought he puked at first. We both did.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, did he puke? Oh, he spilled his beer.
This is when staff is too nice.
Yeah. At that point, you should just be like, get the fuck out, dude. Sorry. You are just causing a disturbance and making life hell
Right.
for everyone
He
around
was-
you.
Yeah, trying to talk to everybody the whole time.
And here's the thing is like, I'm not opposed to partying, guys, but I am opposed to partying to the point of
This guy-
distraction and annoyance to other people.
This guy could not handle his liquor.
If you're going to take a gummy and vibe, I'm fine. I don't care. Just don't take 20 gummies and then come to a show and double fist beer and be an asshole. Don't do that. It's just common courtesy, which no one has anymore. So whatever.
No. Anyway, the show, Boys Noise played.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of the order of events here. But, of course, so the curtain goes down and Nine Inch Nails starts immediately when the
Question,
Boys Noise
though.
music ends.
How long do you think they're sitting up there behind that curtain? How long do you think Trent is sitting there by himself? Because it's very stop making sense in the way it's orchestrated because it's Trent and then Atticus comes out and it just kind of builds kind of like if you've never seen Talking Heads Stop Making Sense, watch it. It's the best concert movie.
Yeah.
But the setup is like that in the beginning where it's Trent and then it's Atticus. And then I think it's Alessandro comes out and then
Yep. They just keep adding people. But yeah, I think that Trent walks through, they try to do a misdirect when the Boys Noise stuff gets really intense. They walk Trent through some kind of corridor. Well, there was a corridor off to the side that leads to the cube entrance. I think it's maybe toward the end of the Boys Noise set.
I like to think that he's just sitting there the whole time, just quietly waiting.
Yeah, since like
sitting at
before
his
the
piano.
show.
Maybe he's doom scrolling on Instagram, just kind of
That's what I'd be
vibing.
doing. I can see that.
Yeah, he's just sitting there listening to all the people around him and what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do, honestly.
He probably is in there for a little while, just eavesdropping. So yeah, big surprise, he's in there. Curtain drops, playing right where it belongs. We did get the set list. Obviously, it's not varying all that much this tour. Not
Do
like
you think any of it
2022.
has to do with the drummer replacement, or do you think some of
Probably.
it was also just kind of because of the
Because the
lights
production
and the
yeah.
production?
Yeah, I think that's
It's
more of it.
Probably pretty set.
It was more minimal in 2022, so you could switch it up a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now we have all these lighting cues, all these graphic cues, the screens, all this shit.
The
all
curtains,
the
all
stuff
the-
that
yeah.
happens on the B stage. They do some switch ups, but
In fact, we got a debut that night. We
Yes.
did not get a cool lyric shirt that was new, but we did get a debut song, and it was Closer with Boys Noise. And what's cool about that is, and I don't know because I haven't paid attention to other tours, but they use purple lighting for that, which some people have pointed out that it might have been an homage to Prince because
Right.
purple.
When
Closer, songs about fucking.
debuting it in the Twin Cities.
Everything in Minnesota is like purple.
Yeah, people are obsessed. Of course, the Vikings, people are obsessed with purple up here.
And Prince.
Right. And it all kind of blends together. So I was like, oh, that's very apt that they would do that. They debut it here. It may have been just a coincidence, but who knows?
Maybe.
So that was really cool. I didn't say it was after, I remember when it was, after the 3 songs on the B stage. And then Josh.
Oh, we moved to the floor.
Yeah, that's when we moved to the pit when Josh starts drumming and they're going to the A stage. That's when we went up there. We said, "Fuck these floor
I couldn't
seats."
see shit, as
yeah, that's
usual.
right. You couldn't. We didn't think about that, but when you're not on a tiered seating area, if you're not tall like me, you can't see shit.
And also, I just want to say, if you're 7 feet tall, stay in the fucking back. There was a
Yeah, dude.
dude in front of me who I swear was 7 feet tall. Like, so tall.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
gotta-
tall guy.
You gotta take one for the team.
You gotta let the girls to the front. Just saying.
Well, the girls did go to the front. And,
Shorties to the front. That's all I'm saying. Let the shorties have the front.
I'm really
By
glad
that I mean
we went
short
up
people,
there.
not.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. What?
I'm really glad we went up there.
Me too. I'm glad
And
you were
it
able
was-
to. I was
yes.
afraid you wouldn't want to.
If this
so.
were, for some reason in 2022, I was having horrible spinal issues. This night I wasn't at all, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine no pain. And yeah, I think it made the show just way, way better.
I honestly wish we'd been able to go to multiple shows though, because we missed a lot of the cool lighting effects being that close. Like there's a lot of cool shit going on that when you are sitting in the actual like arena, when you're not on the floor, that you can see a lot better and clearer than what we could see. Mm-hmm. So I almost wish that we could have made it to one more date.
Yeah.
And I would have taken like a nosebleed seat, but I used all my PTO and basically all my extra money moving here. So
Yeah, some of the effects are more for people further away, but I'd rather be where we were, closer up.
well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wish I could have
I know, I
experienced
know.
it the other way too.
True.
Yes, that's all.
But if I could only pick one, I'd do this. One thing, we did have a really cool, like it wasn't really that crowded when we were going up there. We had an easy time getting up there pretty close. Right between the main stage and B stage. And that helped later on when we moved to the B stage. We got really close, almost on the rail of it. The only downside to where I was standing, it was awesome, except Atticus was fully covering Josh Freese, so I did not get to see Josh Freese play basically at all, except in the screens. which I was really looking forward to. Oh, well. We were over on the Atticus side.
Yeah. What was your favorite performance that night? Mine might be the Lovers. I mean, Reptile's always fucking good. I
Yeah.
was really excited by Mr. Self-Destruct.
I like
and
yeah, that was cool. We
Less
hadn't seen
Than's
that.
always good because Tambo Trent.
I love Less Than. The B stage stuff, the Closer remix for me, Vessel. I mean, fucking Vessel was played. That's way up there for me. Came Back Haunted, even a song that's never been a fave. I think the remix may be better.
It was also fun during Came Back Haunted whenever they were transitioning back to the main stage, and you could see Trent with his little portable microphone singing.
Yeah.
Like I could have just run over and like touched him if I wanted to.
Yeah,
It was weird.
As he's walking back, I didn't realize he's still going, Came Back Haunted into the mic. And it's also really weird seeing Trent with a wireless mic because I think this tour is the first time he's ever done that that I can think of. So it's just a very different vibe, him carrying the mic around freestyle. But anyway, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
What else can we say?
It was just a really great show, and you should fucking go. Everyone who has gone has no regrets.
Piggy, Nothing Can Stop Me Now. I'm glad I got to see that before I die.
Oh yeah, that was cool. But the design, the production, it was all just like top notch. And if I had the money, I would go to LA and see it. If someone wants to give me like $3,000, okay, that's not how much it would cost. I really don't know how much it would cost. But I'll go with you. If someone has a ticket and wants to fly me out to LA, I'll go. I don't care.
Maybe we'll go to Future Ruins, which I keep forgetting is allegedly happening.
Allegedly. Why do you say allegedly?
Because it doesn't seem real yet. Doesn't seem like a real thing that's really happening. But apparently it is.
Are there still tickets available for that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I wouldn't be shocked.
So I do want to say for a merch note that in the UK, I believe that they were selling, like on their Euro tour, I believe they were selling like these 9 Inch Nails ponchos.
Yeah.
And those dumbasses should have had them for sale at our show because we exit and it is raining.
Right. That would have been so clutch if we had got a Nin poncho and walked out straight into the rain.
Instead, we were just walking wet. Like,
Yep.
Who wants to bring an umbrella? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to carry an umbrella at a concert, and they'd probably take it away anyway.
And we do have the downward spiral umbrella, but not going to get that lost. So yeah, the downside, of course, to being able to walk to the venue is, of course, we have to walk home in the rain.
But it was actually really nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
Once we got home.
Wasn't too bad.
It was funny to see like everyone's 9 Inch Nails gear just air drying. Like we had just everyone put it out like on their tables, all the t-shirts and stuff they were just laid
racks.
out. All of our clothes just air drying.
My poor Trent jersey.
So that was nice.
You got your bootleg shirt from
after the show.
Rain, right?
Yeah. And it was really funny though because whenever I was trying to pay him on Venmo, he's like, pizza, pizza, pizza. So I had to put the pizza icon in the says pizza.
So that he doesn't.
So he has 9 million transactions that are just pieces of pizza.
A lot of pizza today. He's saying to the IRS, a lot of pizza that day.
No, that's not going to throw up any flags or anything, but whatever.
Yeah, ask Comet Ping Pong if that threw up any red flags. Pizza used as code. Never mind.
Oh, stupid. I wasn't thinking that way.
Stupid.
Sorry. I wasn't thinking about Pizzagate.
Let's start thinking about that again.
Yay. Simpler times, really.
So, should we talk about... So we went to sleep. Yeah, boring. Didn't party. Didn't record a podcast.
We didn't have anything set up.
We were all wet and tired. Come on.
We sat on the couch and we watched the first episode of Alien Earth with Asher. We totally partied.
That's a cool show.
But the next day.
Yeah. A brunch with some nailed friends.
And so Asher, Laura, and Laura's boyfriend, Corey, met up with us here at our house. And then we went to Burger Dive, which is not far from where we live.
Right.
And when we were there, everyone, I think, was wearing 9 Inch Nails gear that they had bought at the concert, maybe.
Right.
I can't remember. I don't know if I was or not.
I don't remember what I was wearing at all, but we clearly were Nin fans in this little corner booth.
And our server was like, I don't know, we were just talking, and she was talking to Asher, and we were talking about the Nine Inch Nails show and how Asher is going to every show in North America. And she was like, I met Trent Reznor once.
And we were like, what?
And she was like, he was really nice. He was really quiet. He seemed really sad, though, because, you know, his dog had just died. So it was, you know, on the TDS tour, my guess is when
I
they
can't
met.
remember if it was like 94 or 99 or somewhere in between.
It wasn't. It was while they were on tour, I'm pretty sure, for TDS.
Yeah, it was 90s. We know that.
Yes. So later on, though, Blake, we were talking, and you were like, that server definitely fucked Trent Reznor, right?
She gave a vibe that maybe that could have happened, but she's not telling. She didn't hint at it at all. That's just what I inferred. Sorry.
I didn't get that vibe
I
at all.
think there's a good chance.
Okay. Well.
No, that's my disgusting speculation based on nothing. But would
based
be
on nothing
cool.
but this very kind server.
She was cool.
Very cool. But I also made a big mistake that I think Asher will never forgive me for.
Oh, God.
And I got there's a
bad.
TouchTunes jukebox. And so I got the app, and I was like, I'll play some Nine Inch Nails. I'll find the most like low-key song. Because it's a quiet little
we
place.
needed a chill song.
So I selected Me, I'm Not. There were barely any songs, by the way, to choose from. And I assumed, because what fucking jukebox is going to have the Nailed Year Zero remix album available for people? I thought the picture was wrong. And because sometimes that happens, you know. Mm-hmm. I thought the little thumbnail image was incorrect. And so I just selected Me, I'm Not. And it was actually correct. And it was the 500-minute long Olaf
I want to
remix.
say 16 minutes.
It was so fucking long.
So
and their
long.
jukebox was loud. And Asher was so mad at me.
We were all a little mad at you.
Listen, fuck off. Who cares? It was a funny memory that we're all going to laugh about forever. But also, I feel like we're even because Asher left his leftovers in our car, and that included leftover deviled eggs, and my fucking car stank, dude.
Yeah, that
So we're
doesn't
even.
smell good.
We're even.
Okay. If you say so.
But also, it's
Yeah.
not my fault. Again, what fucking jukebox in the middle of a dive bar has Year Zero remixed?
And that's
Every
all
song.
they had. That's all they had. They didn't have Closer. They didn't have Head Like a Hole. They had Year Zero remixed.
It was bonkers.
Insane. It's just the touch.
Oh, they had Driver
subscription.
Down too. It was
Oh,
really
did they?
weird. Yeah.
I'd rather hear
It was
Driver
like
Down.
random tracks. I was just like, whatever. It's dumb.
Yeah, crazy shit. So anyway, that
Asher,
was fun.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
Never lived that down.
So, just merch updates. This tour has had some fucking cool merch. I'm still regretting that I did not spend $1 zillion on that red hoodie, but I have faith that someone will put it on Depop in the next few months. So I'm not that
How much
worried.
did that thing cost?
Too much.
More than $100?
It was $90, I think,
Okay.
which is still less than what I paid for a Depeche Mode hoodie. And like 4 months later, that hoodie was on Depop for $30, and I was like, I'm just gonna fucking wait it
Yeah,
out.
these hoodies are depreciating fast.
But they were really cool lyric tees. I'm kind of hoping that they will put them up on their site at some point, because I didn't like the ones that were available at our show, other than the March of the Pigs one
was
that
that
you're
ours?
wearing. But that's
Oh.
been available at every show.
Yeah,
so
I forgot
that's
to
not,
say.
Yeah.
The only merch I got was March of the Pigs cut-off sleeve shirt,
That's
which
all I
I'm
got.
wearing right now.
I got that, and I got the bootleg tee after, and that's it.
No, I thought you got... No, you didn't. Okay.
Oh wait, I got a normal tour shirt. Sorry,
Yeah,
just the
the
normal
gray one.
Yeah, forgot about that one. That one's cool. But
This is not my favorite cycle for merch. I'm not in love with most of these designs, so I didn't go crazy at the merch booth. Sorry.
I really wish that I could have gotten like the Zero Sum or the Perfect Drug. There were cool ones, but
But it was just Ruiner at our show, right?
yeah, And then that March of the Pigs one. I think there was a closer one, but it was like a baby style tee, and I didn't want that.
I wanted the Tron one. Didn't have that.
Yeah, then there were poster kerfuffles where they were supposed to have tour posters that the top layer would peel. And I guess there was to reveal like the show poster underneath, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is underneath were all the images from all the lyric shirts. So anyway, those, the rumor was that there were issues with, the production, I guess, of those posters, and they weren't going to sell them. But then they randomly, like maybe in Boston or something, started handing them out to the first 20 people at a certain merch booth. And it's like, okay, this is stupid.
They probably printed like 10 million posters. They didn't want them to go to waste.
Why not just hand them to people? Why just make it 20 available at some random merch booth? Like, why not just say, hey, do you want a poster? We don't want to throw these away. And just let people have them. No, they only made 20 available at the merch booth.
You wanted them all to be available immediately?
I'm talking about the defect posters.
Yeah.
If they were handing out the defective posters, just let everyone have it, if they want it, get one.
But then only the first, they'd all be gone at Boston.
Well, that's not if you do one a piece. Anyway, they also had like, the merch was kind of a mess for this tour. I'm not going to lie. They also had like the tickets the commemorative show tickets that they didn't start handing out until later because we didn't get any at our show. No. Anyone before Boston, I think, got fucked with regards to certain merchandise and things they were giving away. But they did finally introduce a show poster, I think, in Tampa. One of our patrons, Joe, picked it up for me. Thank you so much. We actually got it today.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out because the post office fucking mauled that tube, dude.
Tubes never make it intact in the mail.
I was afraid the poster wasn't even in there.
Yeah, kind of. We've had stuff that the cap came off and the poster is gone.
Gone. Yeah. And
stupid.
I'm like, why would they even just continue to send this empty
sorry,
tube?
Did you want a tube? It's like, thanks.
So, and then they introduced the Peel It Back poster, I guess, the updated fixed version on their website. So you could have gotten it from there.
Yep.
Anyway, and then the bootlegs, I think they're hilarious. I love them.
Think so,
I
too.
love that. Mine is different from yours. I'm wearing it now.
Oh, yeah.
Mine just
like
has
mine
the
better.
red logo, and then it says Peel It Back. Mm-hmm. And then the backs are the same. They have that goofy-ass GQ photo.
Yeah, and it's like all squashed or stretched.
Yeah,
with,
it's not a great, like...
Trent and Atticus in the skull. Love having a Nin shirt with Trent and Atticus faces on it.
I do, too.
They look like, bad JPEG quality.
Definitely weren't using a fucking TIFF file.
The front is this insane The Slip style artwork.
Yeah, that's yours.
It
yeah.
doesn't really make sense. It's a pretty ugly shirt.
I love it.
I just needed to have it for, to say I did.
And as the tour has progressed, there's always the celebrities that you see hanging out with Trent afterwards. And probably my favorite was Nathan Fielder.
Mm-hmm. These are all over Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Nathan, if you ever want to hang out, let me know. If you're in LA and you have an extra ticket and you want someone to go with you, I'm available.
And we need airfare.
I'll figure it out. I got credit cards.
Okay.
Nathan actually could just fly a plane and pick me up.
Oh my God, he is a pilot. I forgot.
He is an actual commercial pilot.
Hope he has a private jet.
I hope he doesn't. That's gross.
Just so he can practice.
He's not rich enough to have a private jet.
So he can practice. Who else has been seen?
Pixel Grip.
That's right. Mm-hmm. We saw him open for Health, and we're about to see him again here in town.
Yeah.
Excited.
I think Tony Hawk was at the show in Ireland for some reason. And then I was thinking about it, and this is just how my brain kind of works.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking, because Tony and Trent are buddies.
Yeah.
And Tony's son is married to Frances Bean Cobain.
Right.
And I always wonder if she's ever read the awful stuff that Trent has said about her mom. And if they've ever run into each other and if it's awkward. Not. Maybe she just ignores all that shit. I don't know how children of celebrities handle it. Because you have like a very privileged, awesome existence because you're the child of a fucking legend. But then you have to deal with like
What people say online.
press and what people say and what other celebrities say about your parents.
Why every
And it's
single
weird.
famous person on Earth now has body dysmorphia because of the diseased internet.
I
But
mean, it's not just famous people. Everyone does.
I hope she's not reading anything. Nothing good can come from that.
Don't read anything pre-2012. That's all I'm going to say about Trent Reznor talking about Courtney Love. Anyway.
You also put down Stu was seen at the show.
Well, I didn't know. One of our listeners, Chris, he messaged me and he was like, I see that you follow Hinterlands. I'm at the bar right now. And I was like, what? If anyone, I used to listen, I still do occasionally. There's a movie podcast called The Flophouse. And I think Stu is a fan favorite.
Yeah.
But he owns a couple bars, and Hinterlands is one of the bars he owns. And he went to the show, and I checked out his stories, and I was like, hell yeah, my faves. And he liked my message.
Wow, he liked it. He noticed you.
We're best friends now. I'll be on the Flophouse soon.
Me when I'm in my pod crushes DMs. She noticed me. It is nice to see on social media and in real life the familiar faces that we now have memorized of people who follow Nine Inch Nails all over the world. Mm-hmm. A few new ones this time around who are documenting.
Taking some good pics
Yeah.
just with their iPhones. Yeah, I just enjoy it, kids, because we're all going to be in work camp someday. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So, I mean, shit's not looking good.
So enjoy your youth. Well, you can't. I wish I had the youth and stamina. I would do that too. Well,
You'd have to have the money, too. It's not just youth and stamina. You got to have money to be able to follow a band around.
yeah.
Either
some
you've
money.
saved it or you're in a position where you can leave work because it's like, 2 or 3 months. So it's not, or a month. Month and a half,
Yeah.
I guess.
What did you put here about the reaction to the tour? Rave reviews?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of,
People are liking it.
yeah.
Even the
Brooklyn
critics.
Vegan is like, hey, go. Most amazing show you'll see all year. Even in like our Discord though, like people have been saying it's some of the best, like the best tour they've seen since, I don't know, someone said since the Fragile tour.
Yeah. So people
so-
who have been going to
Since the Fragile era, sorry.
many shows, many tours, unlike us, they're saying this is up there.
Yes. So
Which is pretty
go
cool.
if you can. Anyway, sorry if this was like long and detailed. We have not, we're
That's
not
the
used
point.
to podcasting. Like
No, and because we suck at it.
we're rusty. It's just what it is, man. I got a day job. I got to work and then I got to work again.
Yeah.
So I promise we're going to start recording again fairly soon. We'll try to stay regular. Sometimes life happens.
We moved, so our life has been in complete upheaval.
And then we just live in America, which
Yeah.
everything is fucking awful here. So my mental health has not been great, especially since we're working on covering a dystopian album.
Yeah, that is not fun.
No, not at all.
I thought it would be to talk about the dystopia of Year Zero, but our world is basically worse than that. So
It's getting worse anyway. It has the potential to be.
as I said, at least they had a giant hand to end it all. We don't even have that relief.
Well, we don't know yet. Maybe it will come.
God, I hope. Please, giant hand in the sky 2028. That's my bumper sticker. Ooh, I should make that because we've been wanting to do a bumper sticker, but we couldn't land on what slogan to put on it.
Yeah, I wanted like a funny keep honking. I'm listening to Nailed and Jessica's blathering about some bullshit. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, it's just we've also been trying to get unpacked and getting settled and oriented to this new city we're living in. And also we want to make friends up here. So if you live up here.
Yeah. Some nice people have already reached out and been really cool.
Yeah.
But if you're in the Twin Cities area, anywhere close, give us
Let's go get some pizza.
us a shout. We need to know what the good things are in town.
Like,
still.
who are the cool local bands? We don't even know that.
Right.
Well, we know
We know
a
one.
couple.
One or two local musicians who are
Yes.
good.
But anyway, I promise we're not weird. You can ask our friends who we've traveled with.
I'm not promising that I'm not weird.
Okay,
Sorry.
we're a little weird, but we're not creepy weird. Does that help?
Speak for yourself.
Well, thanks for putting out there that you're creepy weird. Now
Everyone
one's
knows
going to
that.
want to hang out with us.
Not that kind of creepy. Okay, just weird, not creepy, I promise.
Ugh, gosh, Blake. Anyway, I
Anyway.
promise Blake is still working on his recording area because right now it's still kind of a little shambled. It's a little distracting for me.
We're able to record again, which is cool because obviously we wouldn't be recording right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking mess in here, and Jessica hates that.
I do. Like, I'm one of those people who has to have everything
Everything in its right place.
in its right place.
Perfectionist.
But, I mean, I'm a little clutter buggy, so it's not like I'm that person.
Uh-huh.
I'm not Monica on Friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get, like, back into my routine. Like, I have to have my routine, and I have to have, like, stability, or else I just can't do anything. And so we're getting there, though.
Yeah. Well, let's not keep dragging it out. Let's let them go and let's get on with our night. And we will finish year 0
Yes, I promise.
on
we
our
will.
own time.
No, it will happen. I've heard the winters here are
Oh, yeah. We're going to have,
kind of icky. So,
yeah, soon we're going to have nothing to do other than stay in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And podcast, baby.
yay. Anyway, go to the show. Go, go, go. If you are in an area and you can, please go.
We, yes, there's only a few shows left, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So you better do it.
Right now it's Phoenix, right?
Yeah. Then LA.
Oh, yeah. LA,
Back to
there's a
back LA.
2-night
Yep.
the Kia Forum.
I don't think I've got to mention this, but we do have merch in our merch store
Oh,
for year 0 summer while it lasts. While the summer lasts.
we only have 4 more days of summer, folks.
So there's cool year 0 inspired designs
Mm-hmm.
in there. The year 0 bikini is still in there. Our enamel pins, some stickers.
Are the
Pot is-
Oscar t-shirts still up?
Yes. Oscar t-shirts in 2 designs. One is a
And-
raglan.
Yeah. One, we did donate money to the Springfield Cat Shelter.
Right. The proceeds from those 2 shirts go to a shelter from where we used to live.
Eden Animal Haven.
And we have donated the proceeds thus far to them, and they're really cool. And they got a lot of cool rescue cats there. If you happen to be in the
In Springfield, Mo.
Springfield,
and Trent
Missouri,
Reznor, they
in that
did
area.
name a cat Trent Reznor
right,
in honor of us, a black cat, and it was adopted.
yeah, we put them on our Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
probably not due to us, but it did get adopted.
Yeah, he did get adopted. So, Trent Reznor the cat, shout out.
Shout out. Even though the pod is not active, the Discord is still active, which is really cool that people still want to chat in there. So get in that Discord. You can access it through our Patreon. And just DM us if you have questions about that. And I made a little new mashup video that I put on the Patreon too. And at some point I might put that just on YouTube for the public.
So, I guess our next episode on Maine will be My Violent Heart. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. So, hopefully, you'll start seeing some more podcasts from us soon. I'm very sorry about the hiatus. We've had a year, though, you know?
It's been one. Yeah,
I lost my
I've been
best friend.
Yeah.
I moved to a city that I don't know, and it's just been weird, and the country is falling apart. So, what a
It's
time
crazy.
to
Yeah,
be
crazy
alive.
fucking year. Difficult year. We'll get back at it though.
Yes.
Thanks everybody. We appreciate you still being out there. Have fun at the tour. And hit us up.
Bye.
Bye.